Welcome to Red VTV, instant fan reaction following Saints' 14-6 victory over Wigan here at the DW Stadium. As comfortable a victory as you'll ever see in the scoreline, probably doesn't do it justice at all, does it?
Nothing bad to say. Happy Kev, see you later.
And as you can tell by the smile on my face, I'm very happy with that one.
Yeah, to be honest, I think we did the only little, and I'm going to just do it first, is we did make it difficult for ourselves a little bit. We did, like in the second half, we could have taken chances. That out the way.
We could have, but Wigan were never going to...
Yes, but that's it. Our defence was brilliant. The young lads who've come into that team, and I'm going to pick Morgan Knowles as well as one of them young lads. Him, Matty Lees, Jack Ashworth with a cameo as well. They were all tremendous tonight. They all stood up. Matty Lees, if he continues on this trajectory they've started, he is going to be some player for us.
He would run at a great wall.
Him and Luke Thompson are going to be tremendous up front for us.
The team lineup tonight, obviously, Ben Barber, Mark Purcell didn't play. Ben Barber had a little bit of a rib injury, he was nursing. Mark Purcell came down with a bug last night. Was it just a case of they watched Red VTV and we decided just to protect the heads for bigger games ahead?
Yeah.
But you look at Wigan will talk about their injury worries. Saints didn't have Ben Barber, Mark Purcell, Alex Walmsley, Zeb Tyre. That's potentially 4 of your 6 biggest ends.
And that's our left edge. Like, you know, and that's our biggest attacking threat as well. So we did obviously, like, you know, lost, like, you know, our top 2 try scorers and Zeb Tyre from that left edge as well. Yeah. But saying that, we toughed it out tonight, and they're the kind of games that you need to win as well as the Fleur games to actually win championships.
Going back to your point about the left edge, we put Tommy Makinson at left centre, who is a great defensive player as well as very offensive. You got Theo Fage coming in as your standoff, who again, he wasn't spectacular tonight, but he's had a solid game tonight, and he's a good tackler. You've got Morgan Knowles, who I've just picked out as one of our stars tonight, who is a great tackler, will never stop playing. That left-hand side, it wasn't really weakened. It obviously is if you take Percival and Tyre out, but it didn't look like it. That could have been our starting left-hand side, and you just said, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Do you know what? I'm going to have to take these sunglasses off. I feel like someone off a dodgy other instant fan reaction thing that goes on. We'll have to give ourselves nicknames.
I thought you were just going for the Arnold Clark sponsorship then.
If you do want to sponsor us, I'll wear them every week.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we started off, first couple of sets, we looked like finding our feet, didn't we? There was a couple of errors on both sides. That is possibly the worst Wigan side I've seen in a long time. They looked like no leadership, no idea what they were doing on the last tackle. And Saints defensively were absolutely solid all the way through.
Rock solid.
Yeah, can't disagree with that. Chatted to some lads at the back of the stand tonight as well. They pretty much have said what you have just said there, that we were solid. There were mistakes on both sides, finding our feet, but yeah, that's it. I mean, it's not a criticism. My little tiny negative aside, just wash that away with the positives.
Do you know what my negative is? That if we'd have nilled Wigan tonight, it would have been the first time we'd have nilled Wigan at Wigan since 1899, and Sam Tompkins saved.
Okay. How many points clear at the top of it?
We'll have to do it again in the playoffs.
Credit to Tompkins, I thought he was their best player. He had a good game.
Apart from his Neymar moment.
But do you know what? I'm proud of them tonight, because we seen before the game there was a couple of Saints fans worried. I wasn't at all. I thought we'd still wipe the floor with Wigan. The scoreline doesn't reflect the game. No. We had about 4 or 5 half breaks where, if you had a Ben Barber on the back of them, we could have scored plenty more points tonight. But we played within ourselves. I don't think we got out the first or second game.
You know what? You say that, and Johnny Lomax has been a very able deputy again. His stock is rising and rising. He's been fantastic for us over the past couple of months. So I don't think we've obviously lost too much with no Ben Barber there. Yeah, if the ball sticks, the one that sticks in my mind is when Tommy Makinson ran through and then the ball just fell from his grasp. And it's like, if that ball sticks, like it would do 9 times out of 10, yeah, you're probably going in for a try. The one thing that a couple of lads with us turned around, and when we got the penalty, which we scored off to make it 14, were saying take the 2. And it was a case of no, because
I said that we were 8 points up. Wigan still needed to score twice. We had them on the ropes. We needed to convert it into points, and luckily we went and did so.
But that's it. The lads up at the back were pretty spot on with a lot of what they said. I think that was just a little, almost overexcitement at it.
Moving forward, Warrington next up. We'll talk about it in depth more next week. Do you rotate bodies again? I think I'd probably give Percival and Barber the game prior to the semi. Do you rest Roby, who was absolutely immense once again tonight?
I think you probably could. Yeah, I think you probably could.
I think we need to manage the squad a little bit now and just and give players games, because let's be honest, we're playing lads like Jack Ashworth, who's coming tonight, and they've slotted in, no danger. We're not losing up from them, and it's giving them a chance to put themselves in the coach's mind for next season as well, and giving them competitive games.
Yeah, and you know what? You could probably slot Jack Ashworth in again next week, have him coming off the bench, almost manage him, bringing him into the game like they did with Matty Lees.
Even give Matty Smith a game next week. Yeah, so relieve Roby.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, he's getting some good headaches. He's just in Allbrook. Sorry, for these young lads coming in, and they're coming in and they're doing a good job, and you know, it's a good sort of problem as a coach to have.
If we lost every game between now and the end of the year prior to the semi-final, Wigan would still have to win 6 of 8 to finish above us. So essentially, it's not mathematically secure yet, but we're going to finish top of the table after the Super 8s. People won't get that many points, especially when everybody starts playing each other. I must mention the crowd tonight as well. I was sat obviously at the side. For a Thursday night, I think Bill Cough, the Wigan commentary, basically stated, you know what, we've brought more tonight than we sometimes do on a Good Friday. Yeah. Yes, it is easy to follow a winning team, but you still got to pay your money and turn out on a Thursday night. And Wigan's fans, for the vast majority of that match, it was like a morgue, and the Saints end looked like a big giant party.
It really was.
Yeah, it was good atmosphere.
Yeah, the atmosphere was electric. I think I tweeted that on the Red V Twitter. It was unbelievable. People just didn't stop singing. It was one of them party times. It was fantastic. And credit to the Saints fans for turning out on a Thursday night. Nobody likes coming out on a Thursday night and like watching Wigan get beat. But
there was just no nervousness in there either. Even when Wigan scored that late try, you felt, oh well, we've conceded. But
well, I said it was going to be a nervy last 10.
But we saw it out well as well.
Exactly, we did.
The couple of sets following, we made sure that we saw our sets through and turned the ball over on the Wigan line, and good game management.
A little nod to the last couple of minutes where Danny Richardson, that kick to pin them back in their own 10, that was beautiful. And then right at the end, I know it probably wouldn't have led to anything for Wigan, but Regan Grace just having the presence of mind to clear it like a left back, put it in touch and set up. It's just the presence of mind, and you can see that people are maturing, and overall, absolutely tremendous.
I think in recent years we'd have been absolutely euphoric to beat Wigan, and yet I'm made up, but I came here expecting to win tonight, and I think the best thing I can say about our performance tonight is how composed and professional we were. Man of the match then, before we go?
Tough one, that. Thompson for me, I thought it was fantastic.
I said Thompson in the ground. One of the lads I was speaking to said Peru, but I said I could pick Knowles. I could have picked Peru.
I went with James Roby.
Could pick Roby, could pick Wilkin. You could pick any one of our pack, I think, tonight. I think they've all run well, without wanting to sound like a tub thumper, a cheerleader here. I think our pack properly laid the platform. I'll go with Thompson as well, though.
Okay, we'll catch you next week for the preview show prior to the Warrington game. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I think we need a couple more subscribers for 800, so do us a favour. If you're watching, even if you're a Wigan fan, just subscribe. You may as well support one winning team, eh? And we'll see you soon on Red V TV.